Now this course has got two objectives. The main one is that you're going to get very confident at passing PADI theory and standard exams. The other one is that you'll be able to pass this knowledge over to others and teach it in a really simple and understandable way. Now, I've tried as much as possible to explain everything in an easy and friendly manner. You'll find this very different from the way that PADI teaches it. Not that there's anything wrong with PADI's methods, far from it. People from all walks of life, they read PADI manuals, they get taught by PADI instructors, and they learn more than enough to be able to pass exams. There's nothing wrong with PADI's approach. So, why do I want to be different? Why do I take a different approach? Well, to be honest, it's because you're here. PADI's explanations don't work for everybody. If you're struggling to get to grips with some PADI subjects, you've probably read PADI manuals, you've probably had PADI instructors try to teach you stuff. Maybe you've even looked things up online. You've tried as hard as you can, but you're still here. It would be crazy for me to try to teach you in a way that I already know doesn't work for you. So I'm here to give you an alternative experience. So right now, we'll take a look at what's in the course. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you some great tips and let you know where you can get some further help. Okay, so let's see what we've got in this course. So this is the screen that once you've signed up, this is like going to be very familiar to you. You can see over the left-hand side, we've got the list of subjects as we go, physics, physiology, etc. And then on this right-hand side, we can see the main screen. So if we have a look down, say, for example, at physics, we'll find out that the subject of physics is broken down into different lessons, pressures underwater, effects of pressure, pressure-volume relationships, etc. And those lessons, I think there's about 40 lessons altogether. Some of them are videos. So, for example, if we go to pressure-volume relationships, here we've got a video coming up. Yeah, a video here, pressure volume relationships. I've just stopped the video. So you can see we've got several controls on these videos. Over here, we can get rid of this left-hand panel if we want to. Just click on here and then we get more of a screen. And then down here, of course, the normal full screen button as well. We can just bring that right up so you can sit back and watch the videos as I try and explain to you the subjects. And then following each lesson, we have, so for example, in this case, following the video, we then have like a pressure volume relationship quiz. And here we get several questions. They're very PADI type questions here, and like PADI type questions, we get like one of 4 answers that you can choose here, A, B, C or D. And if we like purposely right now choose the wrong answer, when we go to confirm, we'll find out not only that it's the wrong answer, but also why, and we'll find out what the correct answer is and a few tips and hints about how you can improve. Okay, so not all of the lessons are videos. If we go down to diving skills in the environment, for example, some of those lessons are like presentation screens. So some are videos, but we break it up with presentations. All of them are followed by a quiz so that you can get an idea of how much you've understood the lesson before. Now, once you've gone through all of these RDPs, then we can come down to the final mock exams. And we can see here, they're right up to date. Every year, we rewrite all of these questions to make sure that they're sort of reflective of the type of questions that PADI are currently asking. I always find it surprising how quickly PADI do change. So it's good that you're on this program because these questions are right bang up to speed. You can see that the format that they're in is exactly the same as the format that you're going to find on your final instructor exam. So they're exactly the same. The content's the same. The format's the same. What's not the same, of course, is the wording of the question. That's not the intention of this. Is to give you the questions. That's not the idea. The idea is that you understand it so that you can. First and foremost, is to pass an exam, but also so that you can teach it to others as well if you want to. You can also see from here that every single question that we have is both in metric and imperial. And again, that's very similar to the way that PADI have their own questions laid out. So once you've done all of those exams, you can mark them yourself. We've got the answer key here. There's the same answer key for all the A, B, C, D and E. So there's several questions there. The answer sheet is exactly the same. You can mark them yourself. And if you've got many wrong, you can always go back to the section before, to the videos or to the lessons before to bring yourself right up to speed. I'm pretty confident that every single question that you're going to find on here is reflective of exactly the type of question you're going to find on your PADI IDC or your PADI IE. I'd be extremely surprised if you encounter a question anywhere which isn't covered in this program. Then once we then move forward, we go down to the standards and procedures. And once again, these are right up to date. They are from the very latest PADI instructor manual. So if you haven't got that, pop onto the PADI website and download the latest PADI instructor manual. And then here, once again, like the theory ones, every single question is going to be in the same format and the same content as the ones that you'll find on your PADI exam. So there are 5 exams. Each of these standard exams has got 50 questions on, just like on the IE. You can mark them. Here we've got all of the answers. So you can just go down and check whether it's, D, false, true. You can check whether you got them right or wrong. But actually that's not good enough, because the whole idea of standards exam questions is not that you know the answers to standards, it's that you know where to find them in the instructor manual. And here we've helped you a lot. So here we've replicated every single question again, but instead of just giving you the answer true or D or C or whatever it is, we've put exactly where to find that information. For example, this one here, dry suit orientation, page 18 in the current PADI instructor manual. So there we go. So that's the way it works. It's great fun working through this. So I'll leave you now. I'll leave you to go back. I'm sure you're going to start with physics. That's where normally people do. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and I wish you the very best of luck. Thanks now. So throughout the course, I want you to try and learn FAST, F-A-S-T. That's F for focus. These days, the internet is causing a lot of us to have low attention spans compared with a few years ago. Some people call this digital dementia. So try and concentrate over short spaces of time and allow the knowledge to sink in. And for this reason, I've purposely kept each lesson fairly short. A is be active. Learning isn't a spectator sport. You need to get involved to join in. So how can you be active? Well, you can take notes of how you might teach this on to others. I've also included lots of quizzes for you to participate. This will greatly help you help the information to stick, and also give you confidence as you get more and more questions right. But I'd also like you to join our Facebook page, Prior Knowledge Family. Here you'll find a safe place to ask questions and be part of a bigger group of people who are all willing to help and share experiences. I'll be able to answer some of your questions, but you'll also get advice and encouragement from experienced instructors who have a passion to help others. So S is the state that you need to be in, and that is relax. Just let the course wash over you. Be light-hearted, don't take it too seriously. And T is for teach. Now this is probably the most important and relevant one for you. While you're learning, imagine that you're teaching this subject onto other people. This way, you're using both the left hand and the right hand sides of the brain. And it's amazing how effective this process is. They say, by teaching, we learn. And after all, the whole idea of you doing this is so that you can become an instructor. Anyway, I'm ready when you're ready, so let's get started with that first lesson.